This is Dr. David Klein at the Stages of Life Medical Institute in sunny Longwood, Florida, right dead smack in the center of the state, not too terribly far from Disney, just far enough that we don't get hit with the traffic yet. I'm going to talk about victimization. And this is something that really ticks me off. In case you haven't seen me ticked off before, this is the one that really gets me. And it's watching the news, listening to the reporters, reading the news in the newspaper, which I prefer not to do, or wherever it happens to come from. And they use the phrase victim. Victim of this, victim of that. You are a COVID-19 victim. We're all victims. When you know it, we're all suffering together. But the implication of a victim is causality, or it is that there is somebody to blame. Who do we blame for this? The blame game is what's going to really get us into trouble. So through no fault of our own, we're going to be throwing money at you because you lost this or lost that. Well, fault really has nothing to do with it. It has to do with self-reliance. When people in this country started going out west, okay, nobody gave them any guarantees that they would survive the trip. Nobody gave them any guarantees that they wouldn't end up in a box on the way out there. There are no guarantees in life. When we start making it easy on ourselves, we start expecting things to be easy, and wouldn't you know it, instead of shaking hands, a hand goes out okay, but it's palm up. It's asking for something. You're asking for this, asking for that. So when you watch the news and people start talking about the victim, just realize what they're doing is they're trying to make you dependent on somebody, and that somebody is usually the government or dependent on them. Please don't become a victim of these victim mongers. What do we want to do? We want to get back to work. We're going to get back to school. Are the children victims through no fault of their own? No, they're kids, okay? Through your fault? Did you plan well for this pandemic? Probably not. So we're going to discuss about things that you can do next time around. In fact, next time around is probably going to be next month for much of this country. But please, every time that they say victim, try hard not to vomit. This is Dr. David Klein at Stages of Life Medical Institute, having a hard time keeping from just that. Be well.